welcome to my channel, and I'm back with some more book page pockets, a little bit different, using the large book page. I've got the last 2 sheets left, and a friend gave me some Spanish book pages I'm going to use as well, and I'll use 2 sheets of these. And I'm using my brown paper packaging again. So to start off with, I will do these, and it's simple, easy. Fold in about there. I'm making them about 4 inches wide. So about there. Whoops, I've not got that level. I will be cutting the bottom off just to make it level. So I just need to do these. I've tried to get this one to have the plain on the back, but this isn't quite level yet. Yeah. Okay. So I have, these are quite tall at, where are we? 8 inches, but I am going to trim off the bottom here and here. This hasn't got this. I like the text on it, but as this is quite plain and it's my last one, I want to use it up. And it's got some nice patina there. So the next thing is to get your glue and glue them all together flat. So you glue the whole thing. This is not the pocket. We're putting the pocket on with the brown paper. So I will go ahead and glue the rest of them down. Okay, I've glued all these together, and I have made a slightly smaller one, so this is a 5th one, because I want it to fit in, I think the video's probably come out already, a traveller's notebook, and I want it to go in there. So to start off with though, I'm going to round the corners. I've done all the others, so I will show you them when I've shown you what I do for this. And then I'm going to ink round in Vintage Photo all the way round. Okay, and then next is, I've got a piece of brown paper, which isn't quite, it's a bit too big for this. So I want to swap it round that way because I want some of the text showing at the sides. Bring that down there. Tear that there. Add a lip underneath. So this now goes on here like this, but I'm going to fold this piece wrong way round. It goes on here like this, but I'm going to fold this down because I want to see some of the text. Yeah. So I'm just going to glue this down, and then I'm going to sew along the top. I'm not worried about it being straight or anything like that. I was a bit more worried about these being straight here. Now I've done the same with all of these. I've already done the brown paper. Here, this one, I'm going to have a bit of space up there. So what I want to do now is go and sew along the top here before I do anything else. Okay, I'm just going to show you one. I've sewn along the top here. Now I want to screw it up like this, and then I'll take walnut stain I'm using, and I'm going to ink all over where I've got all the creases. So it looks like that, and this will now go onto here. I've done all the rest here, so what I've got to do now is sew these on here, down here, along there, down here, along there, and up there. So I'll go off and get them done now. Okay, these are all finished, not finished, but sewn round. Now I'm going to save one of these as a blank. Not sure what I'm going to use it for, only because I've got ideas for these four. So I'll put that one aside. This one, I want to use one of these pieces from the Observer's book. Oh, that's quite a good, that one. Or shall I go for a coloured one, a coloured in one? I want quite a wide one, as it's quite a tall piece, but sort of kind of, you know, splayed out. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to tear around it. Oh yeah, that fits on there nicely, on there. And then I have this. I have a couple of them. Which one's the better one? That one. And for these, I'm just going to trim it down. Trim that very well. And then use my little tool to pull out. So I'll put that on there. I will need to ink that. Then I have these butterflies here. And I want to put, not sure which one, because I've also got these flowers. Ooh. So which one shall I use? No, I think I'm going to go with that one. I think I've got another idea for that in another video. Then I want to ink them as well. So put that one aside. And for that, I'm going to use Vintage Photo. And I'm just going to go over them because I want them a bit more, not grungy necessarily, but more vintage looking, or old, shall I say, instead of bright white like they are at the moment. So they're like that. This one I'm going to put I have some buttons here. I think I might prefer that small green one, adds a pot of colour. This one I've got, if I can find it, there it is, some tool to go over on here. Bring that down, put that on there, and then two, three, four, five should do it. I've got into my bling recently. Put that on there. Okay, that's those two. Put them aside. Now this one, I want to use one of these images because I want this to go in the TN journal, which you've probably already seen. Oh, I like that one. And then I'm going to take some of these tags from the old design shop. Or is that a bit too big? Okay, that took me a while to find all of this. As you know, I'm not very good at doing this kind of thing live. Because not live, but on recording, because I take ages to find any pieces of ephemera that fit for my tastes anyway. So I've got that on there now. And one of the other things, I want something there that brings out a pop of colour. And I have these snippets from Tracy Fox. And what I think I'm going to do, I quite like this one. I also quite like that green one there that I've already cut out from another project a while ago now. I haven't got around to cutting these out yet. I've got a lot of ephemera fussy cutting to do, and I do enjoy it. But now the weather's warming up, I get quite tired quickly. And I've got to learn to go back to having a little siesta in the afternoons so that I'm not as tired, so I can get on with things like this. Actually, that ties up there, doesn't it? If I do that, I've got red there. So if I stick that just over the top, oh yeah, that's much better than the green. Okay, I now need to glue all of these down. I need to round the corners on these and ink that one and stick them all down. Okay, it's all been done, all glued on. And now I want to go through and punch holes in the corners and then put some grommets in. Coming out. And then I'm going to hang some dangles down from each of them. I'll put one this side, I think. This is quite stiff now, it's sort of double. Okay, they've all got grommets in. Now each one I'm doing something different on, well, roughly. I've got a key here and a bulb pin for this one. Like that. This one I've only got silver. And I think, is it that way? Yeah. Can never get that right, which way on the bulb pin it should go if you've got a back and a front. Yep, that one. This one I'm going to do, because it's a butterfly. I haven't got a butterfly, but I've got a dragonfly. I prefer these charms that are sort of both sides. There. Now this one is slightly different. I'm going to take a long piece of waxed thread and then put a bead. I've got a blue floral bead here through. You need quite a wide hole, and I'm going to want a dangling there. Well, that took a while to get a knot in. And then put this through here. So that it dangles down like that. Okay, now I've also got some ephemera to go in. So I've got an index card from the old design shop that I've done a collage on to go in this one. And the key over the top. And then I've got a floral one, and I put some of my, this is from Baraka Pages, and I put some of my faux tape on it. Butterfly, this is the timeless card toppers from Artie May's, story attached to them. I bought them a few years ago. I hadn't even realised I'd got them. And I was transferring all my kits onto a spreadsheet and thought, where's this timeless card toppers come from? Couldn't find it on my computer, so I downloaded it again, and this is what they were. So I'm quite pleased I found them. And then this is from Baraka Pages, and I've just put a label on the bottom. It goes in this one here. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like bell, the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.